Getting darker, getting colder. Pumpkin looks really nice though. Glad I brought it. Well, hello there. I decided I wanted to do a little winter camping this year, and so on a whim, I decided I'm going to do it this weekend. I'm here at one of the state parks here in my area, my neck of the woods, Delaware State Park, and it's a Friday, January 6, 2023. It's about 39 degrees out. It's supposed to drop down to about 29 tonight, so it should be cold. But if you recall, I had bought a new tent, a hot tent, that I tried out back in October on the winter campout. So I've got that here with me. I've got the tent plus the stove that goes inside of it. And I think I'll set it up back there. Also, brought me a pumpkin. And this is left over from Halloween. I've kept it from getting cold and freezing, so I'm going to carve this up tonight to keep me company. And I may go on a Bigfoot hike tonight. My brother-in-law, some 20 years ago, swears that he saw Bigfoot when he was fishing down in this area. Said the thing threw a log at him. So, you never know. We could run into a Bigfoot tonight. So if you're not doing anything, stick around. It's not too swampy back here. I did bring some warmer clothes in my boots, but I figured I'd probably sweat a little bit while I was trying to set everything up, so I think I'll wait a little bit later to change into those. But I'm going to go ahead and set the tent up now, get everything ready for tonight. All right. That wasn't too bad. The ground wasn't frozen. Took longer to put it up than I expected, but it's only the second time I ever put it up. There's a lot of room in here. Once I get everything set up, I'll give you the grand tour. This is my camping stove. It's called the Wild Wild West, and it's made for a hot tent. Stainless steel. This is not the type of stove you'd want to take with you, on a backpacking trip someplace. They do make smaller stoves that are portable, that are real lightweight. This isn't it. This is more for a base camp. It's actually really heavy, but it's solid. And my car is only about 40 feet away, so not a big deal for me. It's really nice because it kind of fits all together. I'll go ahead and put it all together, and then I'll show you what it looks like. This is, I believe, the spark arrestor. Goes inside, it keeps sparks from going up the chimney. Just so you know, this tent is specially designed for a stove like this. It has a special hole here that's made out of fireproof, like silicone, that's made for a hot pipe. I think I'll start unloading the car. I'll put some wood in the tent and some wood around the campfire ring. It's awful squatchy around here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but about 100 yards, 150 yards that way is the lake, Delaware Lake. Kind of dry back in here, back over there behind the tent, kind of swampy. I guess I'm going to have to put my boots on. Some of those pieces are long, might have to cut them. Things are coming along pretty good. Got the tent set up, the stove ready to go. I just have to set up my cot, get my sleeping bag in there, and a few odds and ends like that. But later on, I've got a ribeye that I'm going to cook up. Should be good and tasty. Along with some dinner rolls that were laying around the house. I'm going to use those up tonight. Got some leftover ham, and I did buy some eggs for tomorrow morning, plus some coffee. Not sure if I'll eat anything in the morning or not. We'll see. Save these for tonight. I'll save this pile for tonight for the stove in there, and then I'll use the rest of them out there for the fire. It's time to put the boots on. It's really muddy back here by the fire pit. Got some new wool socks. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this pumpkin up while it's still daylight and I can see. Still in pretty good shape for being several months old. Funny thing is, I still have 2 more of these at home. Hopefully my hands don't freeze when I stick my hand in here to pull out all this goobly goo. I don't have any warm water with me to soak my hand in. I guess I could have carved it at home, but that's no fun. It's not too bad. Being in a warm spot, the inside didn't really get a chance to get like super cold. Really, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's not cold at all. Just a little messy. All right, let me go wipe my hands off. All right, I think I'm going to just do a classic jack-o'-lantern. Love the smell of that fresh pumpkin. The neighbor over there was looking at me. He probably thinks I'm crazy. There we go. I'm not much into the art of carving a pumpkin. I'm just into simplicity. It works for me. I guess I won't be alone tonight. I've got company. Grant's with me tonight. Guess I'll go ahead and start a fire. Stopped at the store and bought some of these Duraflame fire start, so I'll use one of these to get the fire going. I think we're gonna walk down here by the lake, take a look at it. Well, that looks like a boat slip for the campground. You can park your boat there if you're camping up where I'm camping at. Quite a drop off there too. I remember coming here as a kid, probably in the early 1980s, and camping someplace here. I remember coming down to the lake and gone fishing and having to like get down one of these ledges here. Had to have been over here by the campground somewhere. Well, I'm not sure how much you can see out here. It's dark, but I've got these 2 steaks, ribeyes. Just gonna put some salt and pepper on them, and I've got a cast iron skillet I'm gonna put them in with a little butter, and that's it. And then I also have some of these dinner rolls that I mentioned earlier. It's getting hot. A little butter. Nice steak there. The butter's not very spreadable, but it'll work. It's a little cold. Even brought some steak sauce. Sorry, but I like steak sauce. It's nice, working pretty well. I haven't had a ribeye in ages. Well, I had the prime rib for Christmas, but I haven't had a ribeye on the grill. Well, in the skillet. It's a bit cold. What would you say it is now, Grant? 30?
Yeah, 30-ish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try some.
It'd be better if it was like right on the grill, but this isn't bad.
I was talking about the steak sauce.
Yeah. Well, the steak sauce isn't too bad either.
Got Arizona green tea.
It's only, what, about 6:30?
Yeah.
Yeah, feels later than that. Camping's one of those things that you either like it or you don't. And going camping in the wintertime, well, that's a different ball game. If I was out here totally by myself, it'd be kind of creepy. Fortunately, Grant came out, and there is a neighbor over the ways there. You can still hear the traffic from the main highway. Well, that was good. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and start this stove up. And I do have my trusty carbon monoxide detector with me again tonight. think I'll check the outside just to make sure the smoke's coming out okay. Everything seems to be working like it should. Well, hello there. You didn't think I'd forget, did you? It's awfully warm in this tent. It's rather nice. And it's big enough I could even put a chair in here. It's nice and cozy. Grant's over there. He'll be sleeping there tonight, and I'll be sleeping here. Should be a warm night. We've got the fire going in the stove. Everything's working well. Had an enjoyable evening tonight. Not too bad. I think the last time I checked the temperature, it was about 37 degrees. But according to the weather report, it should get down to around 29, 28 tonight. But we should be toasty in here. And hey, while I've got you here, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name's Todd. And if you're a subscriber or recently subscribed, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hopefully you like the videos I've been creating. I know they're not for everybody, but I enjoy them, and hopefully you do too. You know, when I started doing the YouTube about a year ago, I really didn't know what I was getting into, but I must say I really enjoy it. I used to laugh at my kids for spending a lot of time on YouTube. A couple years ago, every time I'd look at them, see what they're doing, they were on their computers watching YouTube channels, and I couldn't understand what they found so interesting with YouTube. But to be honest with you, that's about all I watch now. I love the programming on YouTube. There's all kinds of neat things. It's better than watching the stuff that's on cable or other streaming services, trying to feed you stuff that maybe you really don't want to watch. Here, whatever your interest is, you can find something on it. So I just love it. So hopefully you do too. I think I'm just going to mosey around here for a while. I did bring a radio, so I think I might listen to the radio for a while, and then I'll get my bed ready, and then I'll crawl in the sleeping bag and I'll go to sleep. And then I'll wake up in the morning, pack it all away, and call it a day. Till then, talk to you later, or in the morning. Good morning. Very enjoyable last night. I survived. We survived. It's 31 degrees right now. I got my coffee. Fresh coffee I made. Tastes really good. Got a few things to do. Then I'm going to start packing up here. We got to let the tent dry. Got a little moisture from the outside dew. But I'll get that packed away, and then I'll head on home. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Talk to you soon. Bye.